Barcelona, my favorite place in the world. I'm gonna let you know how you can travel Barcelona on a budget. So guys, one thing we got as well is the T10 ticket, which allows you 10 different journeys, and that's for multiple people as well if you want to do that. So it's a really cost-effective way of traveling. Of course, if you are staying within the actual city centre of Barcelona, you don't even need a train ticket necessarily or that type of travel card. You can just walk everywhere. That's what I love to do. It's a nice bit of cardio and it can be free if you walk. So you can either get that T10 or feel free to walk around. Let's see Dennis doing this now.
Floppage.
The wrong way. Start. Now, something else many others would recommend. I've never got it myself personally, but it's the Barcelona Card. It can get you free entry into several museums. You can get many other discounts, such as €3 off the place we're about to show you next. So we've come to Casa, also known as La Pedrera. It's one of many famous buildings that were designed by architect Antoni Gaudi, and there is an option to go inside as it is a museum itself, or you can look at the beautiful building and the way it's designed. It's really, some people could say strange, but it's also very unique, definitely. And it is definitely a place where, if you're on a budget, if you don't want to spend too much money, instead of paying to go inside or to the top, which could be €22 or above, you can just enjoy it from the outside, like many people love to do. There's so many different buildings that Gaudi has designed anyway. There are many tours in different languages: English, Spanish, Italian, whatever language, wherever you're from. I'm sure you'll be able to find one that will suit you, where you can find out more of the actual history about Gaudi and about some of his buildings, including Casa as well. If you would like to find out a bit more about some of the free walking tours that are available, just head over to barcelonafreewalkingtours.com. So another tip that I'll give, you don't need to do this. He may say this as being really cheap, but a lot of the time you of course will get thirsty. Oh my god!
Right.
Are you okay? I'll show him for a video. I didn't even see the stairs. Don't use that. That's just wrong. Alright.
Well, yeah.
He said no. As I was saying before the slight interruption, what you can do, another way to save money, is when you need to buy water all the time. If you stay in a hotel, for example, buy water once or maybe a few times, but then just fill up the same bottle. Boqueria Market is another place we can come and you can get a lot of cheap stuff. If you look here, you find things for €1, €2. This looks good.
And each one of these looks nice.
There's honestly so many things you can have from La Boqueria Market. I'm a real big fan of it. You could have snacks, quick bites, you could have breakfast, lunch or dinner. You name it. You can mix and match, try different things, and it's not going to take too much out of your pocket in comparison to other places. I've got a mango passion fruit. I love getting these little drinks. Mango and passion fruit, let's try it. Oh! You don't go there, boy.
Okay. Alright.
But, yeah, like I said, the thing I love about La Boqueria Market, you can find things for so cheap here. Let's say you have a busy day ahead, you don't need to have a massive meal. Just come, get a quick bite. So this was €4, because that's be too expensive. Next up, a place that's completely free, perfect for someone on a budget. People all over the world love it. It's the beach. It's like I already mentioned, one of the best ways to save and to not spend too much during your time, but to actually still really take advantage of this amazing sun. Is go to the beach. It doesn't have to be La Barcelona. It could be any of the beaches along the shore. And yeah, play beach volleyball, sunbathe, get your tan on, swim, play football, read a book, do what you need to do. Ride a bike, just like these guys. Yeah, there's loads you can do.
Alright, where's the now?
We've arrived here, Carmel. We did just about miss sunset, but the sky is still beautiful. Yeah, another place that you can visit for free is Bancas del Carmel. You can see an absolutely beautiful view from there of the whole city of Barcelona. Spend time with friends, chill, and it's a short bus ride to get there as well, which would be cheap, or you could literally just hike it up there as well. The next spot is Parc de la Cuitadella. This absolutely beautiful place is another place you can come to. So you could spend the day here, come and have a picnic, take some pictures, and you don't have to pay anything. So I'll definitely recommend coming here. Cuitadella Park is absolutely beautiful, perfect for anyone on a budget. You can go there with friends, family, even on your own, and just take in that natural beauty of the park. There is a Barcelona Zoo which you would need to pay for, but apart from that, there's so many things to do for free.
I just want an iPhone.
Don't cry, don't cry. It's okay. Wipe your eyes.
This is what happens to Android users.
For just £5 a month, you can sponsor an Android user like myself to upgrade to an Apple product. Please, think of the children.
It's for a great cause, guys. Please sponsor.
Yep, even Android users are welcome to enjoy the park. But if you would like to send Daniel some money for his iPhone, just send it over to my Cash App, which is Shimon, S-H-M-O-N-E-Y. Thank you. Alright, next up, another place you can go and visit on a budget is Hopsital de São Paulo. The Sagrada Familia is another place where you can, of course, you can pay to go inside or to skip the line, but also you can just admire the beauty of it from the outside. Now after Sagrada Familia, the next place we went to was Parc Guell, and this is another place for someone on a budget. It's just really easy to go to. We didn't pay anything for an entrance fee. I do believe if you want to go into the monumental zone, there is potentially a €7 charge, but again, there's so much of the park to enjoy. A whole 2 hours is the amount you could spend walking around there. Okay, so the final destination I'm going to show you that you can go to on a budget is the Magic Fountain of Montjuic. You can go there completely for free. You don't have to pay anything. Just sit down, enjoy the view, enjoy the company. So there were bits of confusion. Some websites and even Google were saying that it was closed, but in fact we've come to the Magic Fountain. We've got our spots. We've got a very interesting spot right now. Shaquille decided to go up the escalators because he doesn't like walking, and now we told him to come down because we've got a spot for him right here. But I don't know what he's doing, so I think he's going to stay up there. And here's a view we have. Of course, you will see very soon the actual show. I honestly feel like Barcelona just has countless places where you can go and see the sunset for free, or not much cost at all. There's so many different spots, and I mean there's so many things to do on a budget. Now, enjoy the Magic Fountain show. I'm gonna give you a few more tips just to finish this off in a second. Okay, time for some final tips on how you can travel Barcelona on a budget. Let's go. The first tip is when you are paying for anything, you'll receive two options: the local currency, which is euros, or the currency of your bank, which in my case was pound sterling. Always choose the local currency, euros. The reason that is you'll receive a very bad exchange rate if you choose pound sterling. Sometimes you'll be trying to withdraw 20 euros and you're actually getting 20 pound, which is definitely not what you want. So just make sure you're paying for things in the local currency, which is euros. That's withdrawing money, that's paying for things in a restaurant, in a shop, etc. So another tip I will give you is make sure you plan and budget before your trip. Set aside how much you want to spend on food, travel, excursions. Set it all aside so you know the specific amount and you try not to go over that. The final tip I'll give is you can stay at a hostel, Airbnb, doesn't have to be a hotel. And a lot of the time, hostels especially are pretty cheap. There's some great hostels in Barcelona that you can go to, for example, Barcelona 360 hostel. And what you can do sometimes is buy shopping in terms of food shopping, and then just cook food rather than spending money on food every day. Some hostels even have a designated evening where they give free dinner to their guests, which first of all is a really cool thing, but it's also a great way to save, especially if you are traveling to many destinations as well as Barcelona. Of course, we know travel at the moment isn't really an option with coronavirus going on, but you just stay safe, stay home for now, and you'll be able to travel again soon. I do hope you enjoyed. You take care of yourselves.